hello, how we doing? How we doing? Oh, let me just get my audio level sorted. Let's have a look and see what's going on track. Welcome! Another broadcast. This time it is a feature race. Jsky-uk Racing, the COTA 100 to celebrate us reaching 100 subscribers. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully the chat is working. Hopefully the chat's working because it was broken the other day. So can someone drop a message in the chat and just let me know that it's actually working? I don't think there's any way I can do it. There's no way. There's no option once it's started. I don't think. I will just check. Awesome, thank you, Mads. No, there's no way for me to turn it on. It would sadly it would literally mean us having to restart the server. And I can't do that. I'm really sorry. But I can't restart it because it's a 100-minute race, so it's long enough. But anyway, so I just haven't. I'm just not able to restart it. For all of our like kind of feature races and stuff, and all of the series, we don't run any auto pit limit or anything like that, and auto gears. So I'm really sorry. But can't change it. No, I do feel bad. I'm also quite surprised that you guys are using auto gears. What is it? You and who else was it?
Green light, go.
Do you get penalties for no lights outside standard days? Here we go. You'll get sadly, Riku, you'll get disqualified from the game, I think, because it's got auto DQ on. So I think you'll get disqualified. Rasmus, yeah. I'm really sorry, dude. I think on the public server it might be enabled still without checking, but I know that like for any of the SimGrid ones, it's just not enabled like auto gears. But anyway, yes, no, we head into quali now. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in and joining. It's good to have you here. I'm really sorry, Mads, but there's nothing I can do about it now, dude. Nothing I can do about it. It would literally mean having to take down the whole server and restart it. And I've got like, you know, we've got 17 like, you know, other, well, what, 16 other people, 15 people. So I'm sorry, dude. Okay, so 15-minute quali, a 15-minute quali session here. That's going to set the grid for 100 minutes of COTA, 100 minutes for reaching 100 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone that's just taken part so far in all of our events, whether that's literally just the public server, or whether it's the series that we've been running. Just getting involved in the Discord. I appreciate all of you. Thank you a absolute bunch. It means a lot. There are some prizes. There are some prizes up for grabs. There's a few like kind of little ones, like a few kind of £4 Steam vouchers that we've been. Says the saver is full. Who's trying to join? Rasmus. Who's trying to join? What's their name? What's their SimGrid name? I'll have a look. I'll have a little look now. He's not on the entry list. Lioness Method wasn't registered as a driver. So, that is why. He's on your team. You can be 2 drivers in a team, yeah. You can be 2 drivers in a team, but when you're 2 drivers in a team, you need to make sure that your first driver joins first. Who was your first driver? Okay. Let me just check the teams. Okay, so yeah, he's not listed as a driver on the entry list. So you couldn't have ticked him or enabled him to be on your team. When you register a team, you need to specify what drivers are going to be in the event, and for your team, I only have you. Yeah, for your team, hell yeah, I literally only have you down as a driver. Yeah, you can be on two separate teams because it's how, sorry, two separate PCs. You can be in different locations. That's fine. But when you're a team, you need to both be registered as a driver, and you're not. It's just you've only got yourself down under your team. So therefore, the reason he can't join is because he's not on the entry list. Oh, no, it's not, because this is the problem in ACC. Well, it's not a problem. It's just how it works. You have an entry list, and that entry list is what's used to determine what car number, the teams, and you can't just make changes to that on the fly. That gets loaded when the server starts. So the only way to amend that, as well as the other server settings, would be to restart the server. I'm sorry, but like, you know, got 15 other people and it's a 100-minute race. Sorry, dude, but you know, for any of the next events, if there's anything you want to query of me beforehand, you're more than welcome to, and I can obviously explain how it all works as well. With teams, like it's you know, teams and driver swaps in ACC, they work really well, but you have to, you do need to make sure that you actually then like kind of join the server in the right order and stuff. So sorry, fella. There's been a murder, says Noah. Who got murdered? Apparently there's contact between cars number 51 and stuff. Let's disable that. Although I can't see the replay time. Is it down here? Is this it? Can we have a look? Is this the murder that you're on about? No? Me by Sully. Oh, really? You got murdered? Well, that can be investigated after the race. After the race. Oh, is that why his car looks a bit looks a bit broken? But yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome. No. Yeah. There he is. Cool, right, okay, so I've been distracted massively. It's okay, though. Been trying to help a few people out. We have got, let's have a little look as we get into the business end of qualifying. We've got our very own Advocate Racing, Nicky Francis, leading the way, 2076. He's currently the man to beat. It's a good time. Then we've got Tristan Long in the Porker, the number 313 car. Would be nice to review it. I'm not wanting to press charges, don't worry. Just would be nice to review it. We'll review it post-race. Post-race, Noah. We'll review it. So we've got Tristan Long, followed by Sali. Then we've got Rich in P4. Jason Humphreys in the Lexus in P5. Then we've got Mads in P6. We've got, I think this is Kevin. Is it Kevin? Kieran, sorry, in P7. Laura Bev in P8. And then we've got the start of the GT, or the M2, sorry. They've got Noah leading the way with the 2:24.7, and then there's a bit of a gap. There is a little bit of a gap between Noah and the rest of the pack, as we see Noah trying to do drifty things in his M2, and just looks like he's wiggling along down the straight. We've got Thomas in P14 in the AMG, yet to set a lap time, and also he's very brave because he's made a last minute car change. Tommy normally goes to the McLaren, but today he's in the AMG GT3. The distinctive tone of the AMG GT3. Got Marcus as well in the. I forgot Marcus is registered for this. Yep, good man. As I'm sorry, I'm just eating my little raisins. Yeah, there's Marcus. So we've got 16 cars. 16 cars. Is Mads? Who's Mads? It was in the Discord. Was that Uga? So to our drivers, if you're listening, do not forget, we have prizes on offer. Prizes on offer tonight. You love to hear it. You love to see it. Can you all hear me okay as well? I've moved my mic. It should be a little closer. So hopefully you can kind of hear me alright. I may need to move it a little closer, but I don't know, but it's up here. But yeah, if you just tuned in, welcome. We've got the COTA 100, tonight with the community. So this is subscribers and followers only. You know what? Considering it was a closed event on SimGrid. Really chuffed that we had about right, final lap this time. Hopefully won't miss time. I won't. Oh, you won't miss time it. Got you. Nicky Francis is still leading the way. In the GT3 class, he thinks he's done enough. He's in the pits. We've got Kieran. He's out at the moment, although he doesn't. The gap is 4/10. I tell you who could. I tell you who could snatch this at the moment. Who's on a lap? There is a guy who is on a lap at the moment, and he is green. He could take a snatch pole away from Nicky. That's Saleh as he heads into sector 3. The timing screens on my side are absolutely lighting up. What does he need? He needs about 4/10. He's lost a little bit. He's lost a little bit of time, but it might just be enough. One corner to go. He's coming up to Tommy as he's going to get a little bit of a tow here. He's got a little bit of toe. I think this might be enough to snatch pole. Is it? Oh, not quite. Not quite. Is that like 5/1000ths, isn't it? Is that 5/1000ths? How close is that? I thought he was going to snatch pole. I thought he was going to get it. Wow. There's another man that's on a decent lap. That's Marcus. Where's this going to bump him up to? That bumps him all the way up to P3. Bumps him all the way up to P3. Managed to get. Oh, somehow managed to get my engine red. Oh yeah, I think in the M2 you have to be careful with downshifting too quick. I think you have to be careful downshifting too quick in the M2. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it, Sally. Literally, like I've unlocked God mode in race control, so I can see how you get on. Oh, Mads. Well, you know what you need to do. You need to get yourself a decent setup. Get yourself a wheel, mate. I didn't realise you were on controller. I'm not being funny, Mads. Right? We do have someone else that's not actually playing on a rig, and that is Sully. He actually plays with a mouse. Now, if he can drive it manually with a mouse, I'm sure you can with a controller. Rear end gave up in sector 1 on my final run, sadly. Oh no. Are you Belgium operator? Are you Kieran? You're Kieran, aren't you? Still decent though. Top five. Good to see. Right. Here we go. 100 minutes of COTA, and I've done it so it's a twilight race. Hopefully we see some awesome graphics as it starts to shift. Let me just make sure I've got everything on Epic, which I have. Yeah, that all looks good. Let me also just make sure that I've got my little Google Sheet thing all sorted and connected. I should have as well. Where is it? Setting. Yeah, it is. So that all looks good. I think we're just about there. Nice one. Yeah. Frantically lowering your PSI. Yes, it is evening. It is a bit cooler. It is a bit cooler. You know I like to just throw in the odd little curveball. You know this. You know this by now. You know this by now. That I chuck in the odd little curveball when it comes down to the actual race. But yeah, welcome everyone if you just tuned in. The COTA 100, here we go. Look at that, what a grid. We've got pretty much 50-50 when it comes down to the GT3s and the M2s. And I'm really hoping that it's an epic race. Just remember everyone, keep it nice and clean on lap 1, T1. I do just want to have a little closer look at this little livery here. Because we go even closer. I don't know if we can range it. Apparently this is the safety car. Right? This is the safety car. Don't let the wording fool you. It's definitely not the safety car. But I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Here we go. They're lining up. 100 minutes. It's going to take us to around about 10:30ish. This is your Friday evening. You don't want to see my face on here. Let's take me out of here. Let's go. Let's go. So here we go. Lining up on the grid. The flag is about to drop as we get away for 100 minutes. Green, green, green. Off we go. Off we go. Thomas, it looks like he's having an epic start. He went steamrolling in. They've all got through quite cleanly. We did have someone go off the track as I've lost my mouse because I can't change it to anyone. Where is it? There we go. Everyone's got through nice and cleanly. We've got the M2s back here. Battling Riku's having a little look at Xander. We've got Maya there as well. Riku's got off the track, but it's got the hazards on still as well. It's got our hazards on. Anyway, let's shift our attention back to the front. Let's have a little look at Kieran. There he is in the Rari as they make their way through to the hairpin. I've just realised I've forgotten to put a bit of ACC drive on. ACC drive. Where are you? ACC drive. No, I've lost you. Fair enough. Right, okay, let's have a look at this one. Marcus thought about having a little look. Nicky didn't get spooked. But the M4 is looking pretty racy at the moment. Let's go trackside. Sally's there as well. 100 minutes. Long way to go. Long way to go. There's been 2 incidents logged in my little list. We'll have a look at those in a second. But this is Marcus. Marcus tucked up behind Nicky. Let's have a look at Rich. There he is. He's got a rear wing full of Mads at the moment in the Aston. As they go round, they've completed 1 racing lap now. 1 racing lap. We've got Tommy here as well. He's got Jason Humphreys in the Lexus tucked up behind him as they make their way towards T1. Good stuff. Let's have a look at Lettermeet. So at the moment, Noah's got a gap of about 2 seconds behind him. Got Seb there as well. He's now got a further 2 seconds gap. So from what we can see, there's going to be a bit of field spread, I think, with the M2s. Although Lettermeet is looking racy against Riku, against the safety car. We have, oh my word, I've literally just flicked to that at the wrong moment because we've just witnessed what can only be a crash. It can only be a crash. I think Marcus is letting some cars go past. I don't know where Nicky is. Where's Nicky? There he is. There's Sally. I think we'll have to have a look at the replay of that, and we'll have a look at it in just a second, just to see what was going on. But that has meant that it's released to Tristan. Tristan long through. Rich is up into second place, and then you've got Kieran in P3, and then Mads in P4, and then Tommy. Tommy's up in P5. Jason Humphreys is in P6, and then Sally is P7. Marcus is P8, and sorry, Nicky's now P8. Marcus is P9. So Marcus has felt the need to slow down and let Nicky back through. So I can only assume that means Marcus may have outbraked himself or something. But he's let Nicky back through. He's literally dropped all the way down to 9th place because there's still an hour and a half to go, and he's wanted to make sure that he doesn't get any penalties. It also looks like Sally. It looks like Sally's waiting as well, and that is what we like to see. Is if there's been an incident, they feel like they've made a mistake. We're all only human. Mistakes happen, but so it's great to see that those two have decided to wait and allow Nicky back through. Well, but we will still have a little look. We'll have a little look and see what happened in a second. But I don't think there's going to be any penalties to apply because it's the unwritten rule. If you make a mistake and end up turning someone, but you wait and let them back through, no penalties will be applied. You might still get a bit of a ticket off, but there'll be no penalties. Right, okay, let's have a little look at this one. Oh my word! As Jason goes bouncing over the curb, I think that's Thomas up to P5 now. Sorry, P4. He's just made a move on Mads. Let's go back 30 seconds. I feel like there could be an overtake here. There it is as they make their way down towards the hairpin. Yeah, so Tommy just had an epic run out of the S's. Managed to get side by side with Mads. And Jason goes bouncing over the curb. Move done. Great job there. And we go back to the live stream in 3, 2, 1. And he's still got the position. Looks like Jason's made his way through now as well. He's in P5. Let's switch our attention now to the M2 class. So we've got Xander versus Maya versus Riku. There's a couple of seconds separating these guys. Noah is at the moment is just in a league of his own. He's 6 seconds ahead. The boy's fast. There's no other word for it. He's just a quick boy. He's a very quick boy. Let me just have a little sip of my coffee. I don't want to get a too dry throat. Oh yeah, it's good. Good. Chocolate brownie decaf coffee. Oh. Delicious. Right. I think it might be this one. Yeah, it is. It's this one here. I think. Oh yeah. Oh, it's really unlucky, you know. That's really unlucky. That move. Oh, Marcus thought about having a little look, didn't he? He thought about it. Let's go and have a little look at this one here. Let's go bonnet cam. This is the Lexus versus Aston Power. Mads is feeling like he needs to go defensive. Oh my word! He's gonna go break himself. Oh my word! Yeah, it's gone deep. He thought about it. I thought there was gonna be an absolute murder, but no. He managed to avoid that one. Good stuff. Let's have another look at it from that angle. Oh, we just caught the tail end of it. Okay, let's go back to this one. Nicky is in a race. It has to be said. Marcus is quick. Is really hustling him along. In P7, long way to go. An hour and 30 minutes left of this one. Long way to go. What are they going to do in terms of pit strategies as well? Are they going to feel like they need to change the tyres? I would have thought they would do. I think the tyres will only do about 65 minutes, 70 minutes. So I would have thought they'll need to change tyres. But you could probably still get away with, is it 1 or 2 stops maybe? I don't know. I don't know. What's the fastest way of dealing with 100 minutes around COTA? I would guess it's got to be 2 stop, isn't it? The track looks beautiful with the sun setting. The old Texas sky in the background. It looks like Xander's had a moment. He's had a crash because he's got a wobbly front bonnet. Look, something's happened to Xander. He's had a moment for sure. Right, long way to go. A long way to go. Rich is there, sat in second place. There he is. Mads is hustling Tommy. Need a little bit more hustle, Tommy. Tricky corner, this one. Very, very tricky. Just trying to sort out a few little things here. There we go, that'll do. Right, okay, so Nicky is in P9 now, so that must mean that we've missed an overtake here somewhere. Let's go back 30 seconds. Nope, I think we've missed it, haven't we? I think we've missed it. Look at that. Looks awesome. The old Macca, the number 85 car, our race leader at 1 point. Still a long way to go though. Really long way to go. Anything can happen. There we go. Back into real time. Mads is getting a little bit closer, but you know what? Tommy's not really worried about him. Just concentrating on his entries and exits. Driving well. Has to be said. Driving well. So, gap at the front is 2.1 seconds. I wonder if Rich is he's just doing a little bit of tyre management here, you know. The paces, they're both capable of getting into the 207s, and Rich has got the fastest lap of the race. I just wonder whether he's, you know, just trying to like manage the tyres a little bit. It's a long race, very, very long race. Three, 7, 8, 8, 8. Looks like there might have been a little bit of a coming together with kind of a 337 and 888 at some point, but we'll have a little look in a second. We'll have a little look. So yeah, there's Nicky at the moment, P9, 1.6 off of Sali, as they're looking to just get their head down, just bang in some decent lap times, bring themselves back into play a little bit. So this is one of the closest battles that we've got on track at the moment. Mads versus Tommy. Tommy sat there in a lovely on the fringes of a podium. He's on the fringes of a podium. Kieran's up ahead. So Tommy's like, oh, here we go. Let's have a little look and see what's going to happen here. Let's go bonnet cam with Mads. Oh, it's tricky to overtake there. It looks like he's done enough. He's put Tommy under enough pressure. He's outbraked himself. Tommy is still in P5. He's just got Jason Humphreys behind him now though, in the Lexus. Long way to go, Tommy. Head down. But pretty good driving from Mads. Was just able to like put him under just enough pressure just to force the mistake. Really by Tommy. It can be off-putting when you know that you got a car all up on your rear bumper. It certainly can. As they're now starting to come across the M2s. So this is where it's going to get quite interesting. And we've got Tommy facing the wrong way. Oh no! Don't know what's happened here. Let's go back 30 seconds and have a little look. I think. Let's have a little look as they go up the hill. What's happened? Oh no! Just lost the rear end. You know what? You almost did a. Oh yeah, he's just trying to get out of the way, and he's just trying to get out of the way. Good avoiding action there by Saleh. Long way to go, Tommy. Long way to go. So for the first 20 minutes, it was a cracking race. We just need to do 20-minute races for you, don't we? Just keep doing 20-minute races. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Kieran's dropped a place now. Mads is through. So Mads is up into P3 at the moment. This is going to be like where it gets a little bit scary with the speed differential between the cars. I think they're going to need to make sure they're patient. Nicely done. Nicely done. The game looks great, doesn't it? Look at the reflections off the tarmac. Looks really, really good. Marcus just feathering the throttle as he goes through the S's, coming up to T8, I think, this one. Speed power. Too far back to really be making a move. Who's that up in front? That's Nicky. So, is that Nicky up ahead of them? No, it can't be. No, it's Mads, isn't it? It's Mads. I think it has to be. No, it's the oh, it's not. It's Kieran, isn't it? Kieran. So this is for position. This is for P4. These we've got Riku with our hazards on for some reason still. Let's have a look at bonnet cam with Kieran. Sorry, with Jason from the Lexus. Looking very, very racy. Through he goes. Through he goes. Good stuff. Great move. Let's watch that one again, because I was watching it all happen, but I was just unable to speak. Great move, just moves to the inside into T1 by Jason, and that is job done. Through he goes. I was watching it on board, and I was just mesmerised of what was going on there, and I was just then realised I watched it all without actually saying anything about it. Cracking move, well done. So Jason Humphreys is now up into P4. So far for me, that is overtake of the race. Overtake of the race. Controlled, aggressive, precise, and committed. Just really, really good. Really good. T1 overtake. Through he goes, and is now in P4, chasing down P3 for a podium place. Good stuff. Sali is in P8. He is now tucked up behind Thomas. Nicky's behind him as well. We've got Vorobev as well in the R8. 9 seconds down the road from Nicky. So at the moment, Vorobev is in P10 in the GT3 class. Let's have a little look here. This is getting all very racy as well. Tommy versus Sali. I reckon that our drivers are really, really enjoying this one, because so far it has been awesome. He's too far away to be making a move, I think, into the final corner. Yeah, he is. Thinks better of it. That's going to put him under all sorts of pressure from Nicky, I think. Although the McLaren is not particularly strong in a straight line. It's good in the twisties. But I think he's too far away to be making a move into T1. He is. He's going to tuck up right behind. Oh no, Nicky again. Okay, okay. I can't watch you boys. I can't watch you boys anymore. We talked about it. We talked about it in the build up to the race. Whenever I switch to you guys or watch you guys, something happens. So I'm not looking at you either, Thomas, right now, because you're in a battle, and I don't want the curse of the commentator to strike again. Nicky, unlucky. Come on, head down, head down. He hasn't lost too much time. He's still 1.4 seconds behind. But yeah, that was looking like the move was potentially on. That was looking like the move was potentially on, as we will have a little look at this little battle. I think Sali could get the move done here on the back straight. Let's have a little look on bonnet cam. Is Sali going to be able to get into the toe? He is, but the speed differential isn't that great, is it? Tommy's going defensive. Pick your braking points. I think Tommy's going to go a little bit too deep, so that's going to allow Sali to get the switch back. It has. But Thomas has still got the inside line going into the right-hander. Good defending. Good defending. Great stuff. He came straight back at him. And Sali had to get out of it a little bit. Is Sali going to try and get the switch back on the left-hander? No. This is bringing Nicky back into play as well. Nicky's in P9. Oh my word. Sali wants to have a little look. Oh no, it's gone one way then the other. They've both gone off. They've both gone off. Thomas has lost the rear end of the AMG GT3. Sadly. Great battle though. Great battle. Was pushing hard. Go on, Thomas. Get back on track. Get back on track. Long way to go. Long way to go. Right, okay, so we've got Kieran versus Marcus for P6. This is the battle here for P6. Jason Humphreys, the gap to P3 is 3.6 seconds. That gap is slowly coming down though. That is slowly coming down. I wonder if we're going to start seeing a few people think about taking a pit stop as we're now heading towards the 30-minute mark of this race. I'm just trying to have a little look and see what's going on in the M2 class. So in the M2 class, here we have Burridge is leading the way. Cracking view, that is. Absolutely cracking. We've got Riku in P2 in class in the safety car. With Mayer tucked up right behind in the DHL, the delivery car. Brilliant. I've only just spotted that livery as well. As they make their way down towards the hairpin. Brilliant stuff. Then we've got Xander in P3, Coulson's in P4, and then Lettermy in P5. Have we lost a? Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lettermy's P6. Sorry, Lettermy's P6. But does that mean that Lettermy's Lettermy hasn't served a pit stop yet? Interestingly, Mayer is the fastest car through the speed trap. I think that's quite interesting. Anyway, back to the GT3s. Back to the GT3s. Evening, Stu. How you doing? I'm surprised you didn't sign up for this one. He can multitask. He can multitask. I think that rear end on the AMG GT3 is complaining. You should have joined it, mate. You would have had a cracking time. You should have joined it. But you're welcome to join me in the chat. Keep me company. Have you been watching from the start, or have you just tuned in? Oh, here we go, here we go. I think Marcus is battling with Jason Humphreys here as they go side by side through T14. Can't keep it with the limits of the track. Track limits are tricky. They are tricky. They're challenging around here for sure. This is a cracking battle though. This is for P4. I've just heard something beep at me in Discord. A little look and see who it is. Oh, nice, nice. Preparation for Tuesday. Yep, good. What is that? Was that a race that you were doing, or just some practice? So at the moment, Jason is holding off Marcus. Oh, nice one. That's cool. That's really cool. I don't really play single player too much on ACC. It's pretty. The AI is not too bad though, and it's quite cool if you do like mixed weather. The weather. Oh my word! Jason Humphreys went bouncing over the curb at the hairpin. That is going to slow him down. That's allowed Marcus to get through. Jason is tucked up behind, wanting to try and strike immediately, I reckon. Is he going to have a look? He is going to have a little look as they go into the left-hander. And I think Jason slowed it down in time. He has. Looks like Marcus is going to have a slightly better exit. Side by side they go through the right-hander. T13, T14. Are they going to be side by side again? Marcus is going to have the inside for T15. Great move. Really good racing. Awesome stuff. Oh, I said that Jason Humphreys had overtake of the race so far with his attempt into T1, but I have to say I think it may have just been pipped by Marcus. That was a great move, great battle going on between these two. Very good, very respectful. You love to see it. You love to see it. As these two are battling though, that is bringing use my words, Jason. Use my words. It's bringing Kieran back into it. Jason is too far back for making a move into T1. Awesome move, wasn't it, Stu? Really enjoyed watching that one. Really enjoyed watching it. I wonder now whether if Marcus has got some clear air in front of him, he can just get away and try and make a little bit of a dent in the gap to P3. I thought Jason was closing in. I thought he was closing into P3, but it's tricky. It's tricky because the temperatures are coming down. Oh my word, this is so close as they go through the S's. Great driving between the two of these. Really close action. Really close action between Kieran and Jason Humphreys. That was so close. My arsehole literally nipped up just watching that with how close it was. But good stuff, good respectful stuff, and they were in complete control of their car, which is what we like to see. Oh my word! I need to catch my breath. and have a little sip of my coffee before it gets too cold. Oh my gosh. Oh, Kieran has a bouncing his way over the curbs on the exit of T16, I think that one is. There's letting the GT3s through. So, we are approaching the hour mark. No, sorry, we're approaching 1 hour remaining. 1 hour remaining. 1 hour and 7 minutes to be exact, but you know. Right, let's have a little look and see what's going on down here. I say down here, it's just because they're in a different class, aren't they really? So so Seb is 31 seconds down the road from Noah. Riku is just being overtaken. She's got a drive-through. Riku's picked up a drive-through. Too many track cuts, I guess. The gap at the front has come down again though, hasn't it? The gap at the front is only 1.7 seconds. Do we have any team driver swaps? No, we don't. We don't in this one. I thought you might have been racing. I was thinking about it, and I made a last minute decision to commentate and do the broadcast. And you know what, Stu, I'm really glad I have, because I wouldn't have been able to watch all of this action unfold. And also because there's some prizes tonight, giving out a few prizes. At least this way, I can kind of get an understanding of how everyone's doing. At the moment, Marcus is getting himself a prize. For sure, because at the moment I think Marcus has got overtake of the race for me. We'll put up a little vote of driver of the day. Your vote will be considered, Stu. Although you've not seen all of it. Did you tune in at the start? Or you didn't? I can't remember what you said now. No, it's still not practice. No, you could probably practice Silverstone while you lap around here. So Riku's now serving her pit stop. There she is in the safety car, making her way through the through the pit lane. That's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. I think something's happened to Sali, because he's now behind Nikki. What happened? What happened there? Something definitely happened, I think. It definitely happened. There's Thomas in the AMG GT3. You missed the beginning. Oh well, you're here now. You're here now, Stu. Thank you for tuning in, mate. So, Mads is pitting. It looks like... Oh, no! What did I just see? What did we just witness? We saw the end of something, didn't we? Oh, no! 337, what was that? And then he's gone straight to the pits. 337, is that Zander? What on earth has happened there? Remember, it's always on the faster car to ensure they overtake safely. We'll have to have a little look at that after the race, but I think we've witnessed a bit of a murder. Let's have a little look at this one here as well. Between 85. Oh, what is going on there? What happened there? Oh, I can't watch. What was that? Yeah, I know. I just caught the sort of the last minute of it as I went to look at Mads, because it looked like it's gone into his pit stop, and it obviously just happened, and then he teleported to the pits. Teleported to the pits. It looks like Riku's picked up a stop-go penalty. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, Nicky's been in a well. We're only 40 minutes in. There's still an hour to go. Still an hour to go. So Riku's in the pits, serving her stop-go penalty. Zander's in the pits. We're at the same time. So Vorobev is now in the pit stop, is serving his pit stop as well. Graphics are amazing in this game. It's always on the car, the faster car to overtake safely. I think you underestimated the understeer of the M2 potentially. A tough one. I think I just have to have a little look at it. Look at it after the race, mate. Right. Anyway, let's not have a look at cars sat in the pits. Let's have a look at the action on track. So that now bumps Marcus up into P3. Jason Humphreys in P4, Kieran P5, and Sally is in P6. With Nicky Francis in P7, Tommy P8, and then Vorobev, having served his pit stop. Has he served a pit stop? I think he has, hasn't he? Yes, he has. Is in P9. We have Noah leading the way in the M2 class. I only caught the last, I saw it quickly. I looked at the replay, but not closely, Mads. We'll have a little look after the race, but it's really tricky to call it. I'll have to have a little look, but the only thing really is it's always on the faster car to ensure that they overtake safely. So there's Burridge flashing his lights. He's having fun in his M2. Look, it's always on the faster car to ensure they overtake safely. So yeah, tough one. I guess that's oh no, it looks like Vorobev has picked up a drive through. Probably too many track cuts as well. Tommy's in the pits. He's pulled the trigger on it. He's in the pits. Because it's remember, Mads, what I said in the briefing, it's GT3 rules, so they don't have to get out of the way. They don't have to. They literally roll over and get out of the way. Do the slower cars. It's on the faster car to ensure they overtake safely and cleanly, especially given the speed differential between the GT3s and the M2s. Game looks absolutely. I'm just looking at it on the on OBS. It just looks beautiful when it's twilight, doesn't it? There we go. Under an hour to go. Under an hour to go. So there you go, guys. You've now got your normal Tuesday night race distance left to go. Isn't it? Look at that. It looks so good. The Ferrari looks awesome. Nice views for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a look at Rich's M4. The gap is sitting around 2 seconds. These guys are going for it. The pace has dropped off. It's 209's territory now. Hard on the brakes as they head into the hairpin. Not the hairpin, is it? That's T12, I think they're at. Stop-go penalty was that? A stop-go penalty for Vorobev. Oh no, is it because they... manual pit limiter. Oh, it looks so good. I think I would have liked to have driven in this. I do like a bit of COTA. I think look, you get to see the as it's getting to kind of dusk. If you look at the exhausts, you can see the heat. We go. You see the red exhaust. Some of the views. As Nicky makes his way by the M2 nice and safely. P7. So yeah, so Tommy and Vorobev have served their pit stop. So has Zander. Vorobev has sadly got to serve a stop-go penalty, 30-second stop-go penalty, but there's a long way to go. Long way to go. 55 minutes. Let's see if they can do a better job with AC Evo, especially in VR. Yeah, so I love VR. I don't know about you, Stu, but I love VR. But ACC in VR. Oh my word! It's like a lot of tinkering with the settings to get it to run well. I've got 4090, okay, and that's a beefy graphics card. But even with my 4090 in VR, I can't run it all on Epic, and I can't have all of the cars rendered. Gap at the front is down to 0.6 of a second. So we are coming up to just over 40 minutes of racing, and the gap at the front is under a second. Definitely getting dark now over in Texas. These two have been going at it all race. I think we are going to start to see. Oh, they get through past the M2. Rich has had to go into first gear, I think there. Yeah, 40-90, 70. Max 15 cars, 72 from second. Yeah, it's that's what I mean. Like, you know, that's a beefy rig you've got there as well. So I've got a 4090 and a 5800 X3D. So you've got the AM. Is that the AM5, or is it? Yeah, it's AM5, isn't it? Not AM4. So I have max 15 cars and a mixture of only have a Quest 2. Okay. So does that is that got a 72 or 75 hertz refresh rate then? The Baguette 172. Yes, Rich is in this one. He's battling for the lead. We're on board with him at the moment. 53 minutes to go, and he is half a second back from the leader. To be fair, the Avocado boys are doing really well. Tommy is P8, Nicky's P7. Nicky was leading this one. But sadly just got caught up in an instant through no fault of his own, and lost out, and has gone down to P7. But there's still a long way to go. In this. As in this kind of twilight race, it's transitioned from like kind of dusk to night. You can see the sun setting. You can see there's someone having a party in the background. See the lights going up into the sky. But a new challenge for the drivers. Not many of them have done any nighttime racing, so it'll be interesting to see how they do. 72 hertz and 90, yeah. So being able to run it at 72 hertz is probably a good thing with the Quest 2. But yeah, it's just. So I've got an HP Reverb G2, and that runs at 90 hertz. So I kind of have to get 90 frames a second, otherwise it feels a little bit choppy. And I've managed to play around the settings, and I can run it on decent, like some decent settings with like about 15 cars rendered, and it will get 90 frames a second. But it just feels like, you know, ACC. It's not like quite an old game now. It's just not very well optimized, is it? Just not very well optimized for VR. Let's have a look at Nicky, see how he's doing. There he is. And there's Tommy. In the he's decided to change the car last minute. Decided to go into the AMG GT3. But he's doing all right. Let's have a look at Noah. There he is. He's coming up to lap Riku, who still has her hazards on. Look, she's left her hazards on all race long. I guess she just wants to let the. And there he is, flashing his lights. He knows he's on the broadcast. There's Seb in the DHL delivery M2. Car number 88. And then we've got Coulson, our South African friends. You could probably do with putting his headlights on. He's been shown the black and orange flags. Collie, you need to put your headlights on. Let me go and speak to him. Let's quickly drop into the chat. Hello.
Hello.
Collie, have you not got your headlights on?
My headlights are on.
You keep getting
I can
shown.
see them.
You keep getting shown the black and orange flag.
No.
Could be in.
There's someone else ahead of me that just went past me, a GT3 car.
He does not have his lights on my end.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe it's just the ACC bug, headlight bug.
No, mine are
Just
definitely
qualify
on.
him?
Doesn't it? But there's definitely one guy that came up behind me now. Humphreys, it might be.
No, I think
Could be a
that.
block for you too.
I think it was. I think it was Kieran in the. In
Yeah,
the
I'm the 25. I can't see your lights.
I don't see your lights either, Mark.
No, and are you not getting shown the black and orange flag as well?
Well, there I'm flashing. I don't know if anyone can see that.
I can see.
Yeah, now I see your.
Yeah,
now I see your lights.
Yeah,
You're
now they're on.
flashing them.
Yeah, now they're on, Mark. I think
They're on all the time though.
I think you've been driving around without them on.
Well, I can see them.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, well there you go. I just didn't wanted you to get DQ'd or anything because I could see.
No, it's not even showing me the flag though.
Oh, okay. On mine in spectator view, I can see you. I can see you just getting shown the black and orange flag.
No, definitely
Interesting.
not.
Interesting. Anyway, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't show you in car.
No,
Like
but
you
I'm
have to
seeing-
actually look at the marshals. I was seeing it a couple of laps ago.
Oh, okay. Well, just as well they didn't disqualify me then.
Yeah. There you go. I've just saved you your race result.
Oh, thanks.
That's all right. I'm more than happy to help. Let's have a quick. Let's have a quick.
Flashed my lights and then it came on.
Yeah, weird. Let's have a quick mid-race driver interview. So let's go to our M2 class leader at the moment, Noah. How you
Oh,
doing?
do we have to?
how you
I'm
doing?
alright.
Yeah, having fun.
Pretty fine. Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Got past Riku now. Lovely.
You've lapped her.
All
haven't
good.
you?
Yep.
And you're yet to make your pit stop as well, aren't you?
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Damn, Riku had a drive-through for track cuts, I suppose, and then speeding.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Did
that.
a mark.
Yeah,
And there's been a few people that have picked up some drive-throughs.
I'm on 3
Oh, okay.
for a
So,
long time already.
yeah,
I'm
so you'll get one.
being very careful now.
I've been on 2 track cuts since the start.
Nice, nice. Is it a one stop? Can you do this with one stop?
Yeah,
Yep.
You can.
Yeah, I will
and
do.
you could almost do it in the M2, do it one go.
Oh,
But
nice.
obviously you got it. It's about 5 or 6 liters that you would have had to put in.
Okay. I see. Okay, so I think that we've just in the GT3 leaders pit now, haven't we? So it looks like Long, Tristan, and Long and Rich have pitted, and I missed that because that was on the last lap. It looks like Tristan's had a quicker stop. Gap is now 13 seconds. I'm pretty certain it was like only a second when heading towards the pit stops. But yeah, cool.
But Reese and I have been having a nice, not wheel-to-wheel battle, but time battle. It's like swapping lap times all the time,
Oh, good, good.
both with a bit of damage.
I think that we saw one of the M2s get murdered. It looks like Mads has had a bit of a coming together with.
I saw
with Zander.
Starley and somebody had a, and what's his name, Nicky Francis.
Yeah, there was a coming together between Sally and
They had a, I think they got caught out by a closing speed behind me through the airfield.
Yeah.
And I think he probably tried to avoid me, and then there were 3 cars involved behind me.
Oh, let me. The front end of your M2 looks a bit battered and bruised.
Yeah, I just had a little spin and touched Ballard really softly and have a lot of damage apparently.
Oh,
Mine should be the
Been complaining
same.
about this whole time.
nice. Lovely, cool. All right, well, enjoy, guys, and I'll catch up with
Thanks,
you
Matthew.
you afterwards. I have seen a couple of epic overtakes actually in this one. We'll put it down to a little bit of a vote at the end and see who gets overtake of the race. But yeah, I'll leave you guys to it and chat to you in a bit.
Yeah.
Laters. There we go. Good to check in with the drivers and how they're doing. But yeah, when we did that, we did miss. We've missed what's happened in the pit stops with Tristan and Rich. Cars 3, 1, 3, and 29. Let's just make sure. It looks like there's been a little bit of contact between 313 and car number 2. Where was this? Let's have a little look. Oh, Burridge having a little bit of a coming together with Tristan Long in T1 was that. Nothing really wrong there. If anything, Burridge probably should have just given him a little bit more room, maybe. But anyway, no wrong with trading a little bit of paint. So, Rich, he's 20 seconds down the road from Tristan, so I don't know what's happened. Let's have a little look and see if we can work it out. So there's 10 seconds, so they've 10 seconds lost in the pit stops, and it's 20.5 the gap. So I don't know. Did anyone catch anything on the timing screens when I was just chatting to the drivers that maybe I just didn't see? But he's lost out some time, hasn't he? There, I thought he was literally under a second at one point. The gap to P1. We believe that Tristan is going to be in P1 by the time Humphreys and Kieran make their pit stops. At the moment, it is just Jason Humphreys, Kieran and Burridge, Mayer, Coulson and Lettermy yet to make pit stops. We've seen that the rest of the field make their first pit stops, and I believe that it is going to be a one stop, isn't it? They'll go to the end of the race from here. Surely they'll go to the end of the race. I forget how good the game looks when it transitions to night time, and COTA is awesome for a night race because it's well lit. Look at it; it looks great. Yes, G, the lights are. It was odd, wasn't it? How who's in the pits? Is Sally now in the pits? No. I just saw something change on the leaderboard. So I think the race has been somewhat neutralised a bit now. Looking at the timing screens, there are some gaps that have opened up. I'm just trying to work out, so it does look like Nikki. Why is there an arrow on Nikki on race control? Let's go on board with Thomas for half a lap. I believe that is probably Noah in front, is it? We go relative. Yeah, it is. It's Noah in front. He gets through nice and cleanly. Had to be patient, but he's made his way through. Looking good. Go to the relative, and we have got Riku in the pits again. Going through the pits again. Mads is still in the pits. He's not ventured out from the pits. I should drive. You should drive for your hazards. I've just seen that message. You should drive with your hazards on as well. I mean, it's a good tactic, right? It might be a bit distracting for the cars behind. Drive through for Coulson. Drive through for Coulson. Let's check in. Let's check in and see how he feels about that.
You can afford to go slowly into the pits.
Missed the braking markers.
Just a little.
Oh, Collie.
Yeah.
It was
He's done the
coming.
same thing he did in Spa.
I didn't even know where it happened. It didn't feel like a track cut there, but anyway.
Yeah, I got one there. Like, it's not one.
Yeah, it's like others you can cut quite far, and then that one, I didn't even think it was anything.
I think it's on some of them. There's it's the outside line on the curb. I don't think you can have any wheels over it. You get a cut maybe. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, some of the limits are weird.
unlucky. It looks like Xander's got another drive-through as well. So you're not on your own. Just make sure you slow down enough going into the pits, please, Coulson. Don't
Yeah,
go.
I'm doing it already. Yeah.
Don't
was
go.
driving
Scared of
so
going into the
slowly.
pits.
I wasn't sure if the pit limiter was on, but then I saw it was.
Anyway, unlucky. Please.
Yep.
Your friend left you because it was manual. I'm just watching. Okay. Oh no, Rich got disconnected. Sad times. Rich, have you really? Oh no, I've only just noticed. Oh, Rich, you were having a cracking race. Oh. So sad. What happened? What happened to the gap as well? I don't understand. Talk me through that. Because you were literally half a second. You were half a second down. And by the way, Rich, you can rejoin. I think you could rejoin if you want to. Your controls will be locked though, sadly. But yeah, talk me through it, because you were only half a second down, but then when you came out of the pits, you were like 20 seconds down the road, I think. So Noah is now about to make his pit stop. There he is. He's got his hazards on as well. Now off. So far, so good. It looks like... oh no. Has Tommy left as well? Tommy was in the pits. Tommy was in the pits, but now he's left. Oh, has he had connection issues as well? Hopefully not. So that just leaves the single Avocult Racing. Oh no! You're right, he couldn't take any more punishment. Oh mate. Fatigue set in. I mean, we are coming up to the hour mark. We have done an hour and a half race before though, right? Oh, so that was where the 10 seconds went, Rich. You were like, oh yeah, because you were sitting like around about what 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds, away from Tristan. Like the pace was there, and then as you got towards the pit stops, you were all of a sudden 0.5 second away from him, and I thought the race win was on. I thought you were in contention for the race win for sure. And then you go and suffer another mechanical failure and messed up your pit stop. Are you still connected by Wi-Fi? Riku and Xander have got drive-through agains. They've literally had about 6 drive-throughs. Wired connection, no idea what could have caused it this time. Ah, so you're hardwired now. How odd. How odd. Right, let's quickly jump in the old voice chat and speak to Tommy, because I think he's just said that he's going to jump in it. Let's have a little post race interview with Tommy. Just make sure we're not going to miss too much on track, which we don't think we are. Actually, let's just change this to auto cap. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. So fatigue set in, did it, Tommy?
Oh man, honestly, like I think it's because of these pedals that I've got. Where the accelerator pedal is, I'm constantly got my leg leaning against the chair, and it feels like my thigh is going to disconnect from my shin. It's so bad. And I couldn't take it any longer. But normally, in an hour-long race, I get to like the last 3 or 4 laps, and I struggle to accelerate. But it's come on so much quicker today.
Yeah. And I suppose that with an hour-long race, you kind of see that when it really starts. So
Yeah.
you haven't really got that long to go, but when you look up and you've got half an hour to go, they're different.
Yeah.
They're different.
I couldn't take any more. But it was also, I'm really enjoying driving at night.
yeah.
I really
God
like
damn
it.
Oh.
That's the sound
sound
that
good.
you don't like hearing. Let's have a little look.
That's the sound of a drive-through.
I got.
Oh yeah, he's got a drive through as well. All of this, it's just been the M2s, the M2 classes. All of them have had drive throughs now.
Nope.
I think, apart from Noah
Apart from me and Maya.
The rest of them have all picked up drive throughs. Rich,
Oh, I survived long.
Oh, shit.
you were doing
Did
so
you-
well.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Have you watched his replay of the pit yet?
No, I don't know if I want to.
I'm glad you didn't catch that on stream. Oh, it was hilarious. There was some words spoken to myself at that point.
Were you still half a second, literally, as you entered the pits?
Yeah, we pitted the same time, bumper to bumper as we entered the pits.
Okay.
And I overshot, and then in the frustration of it all, forgot to change into first. So yeah.
Yeah, because it was really close.
But it wouldn't have mattered. It didn't matter. Broke down anyway. Again.
Mechanical failure.
Yeah.
As we see Borobev just drop it up through the S's. Unlucky, dude.
Yeah. No, it's a shame. But
I thought
still
you...
fun up to that point. It was a really good race.
Yeah.
As
We
you
can
said,
all say
I
we
thought it
beat
was on at
of the
one point.
We can all say we beat one of the GT3s, then, eh?
Well, I think you're going to say that you there's two of them because Mads is in pits as well at the moment. Well, three.
I had a physical mechanical failure.
Yeah.
It's like one of those drivers that felt like really ill and they had to like pull over. Who had
Yeah.
to retire?
Oh, it was Sergeant, wasn't it?
Who was the one of the oaks?
Oh man, don't call me Logan. Don't give me that.
Call me anything you like, but not Logan.
With my defence, call me K-Mag.
Okay. Awesome.
If you brake at just the right point at the apex, you can get a lovely exit and save yourself some time.
There's some good racing though. You were involved with
go for it,
some decent scraps, Tommy.
Yeah, I had a bit of me and the Mercedes are not best friends. It likes a different driving style than I can give it, and I'm not very adaptable. It's just full of understeer, and it's horrible.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was fun.
You'll have to try and get a setup dialed in or something for it. I reckon it's probably better.
I like the punishment though. Like once the WEC series is over, I'm going to force the Porsche to be friends with me.
Give it a go. Some people love it. Maya loves it. So does Huey. And it is quick. Like it is quick. If you can tame it, it's quite good. So definitely worth a go.
Yeah, man. Good racing though.
Like a livery slowing you down.
That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Not enough stickers.
No stickers. Yeah. Exactly.
No go
100
faster.
brake horsepower down on everyone.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
go faster stickers.
Yeah, we should definitely have more night races though. It's I like it.
Please.
It's really good.
I thought I was then about to witness a murder, Collie.
Where are you going?
Yeah, Collie's just sent it into another postcode. He's making his own.
Oh, I've just watched it.
He's making his own layout around COTA.
I saw the braking marker behind for a brief delay.
Oh yeah, I did the same a couple of laps ago behind you.
Yeah, the sort of the evening race turning tonight. I think it's quite good fun. COTA looks great
That's
at
good,
night as well. So,
Yeah.
Night and race. Silverstone, night race and rain.
what?
Oh, God.
Next week
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
we could do. We can do the second race definitely like later. Like we'll do an evening race or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about chucking in rain. Have we? We haven't done any wet races, have we? in this
No, we haven't
series?
done any wet. That's the point.
We did one, not part of the WEC, but just sort of on the fly.
Was it
Spa
Spa?
a while back? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in preparation for the 24 hours, I guess.
Oh yes, we did. Yeah, I can remember that now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and I went on Flick.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you started on slicks and somehow managed to survive. It was very
Yeah,
slow.
it gave me. Well, it was helpful for the 24 hour because that happened in the race.
Andy. Yeah, we'll do. Well, there'll be another series after the mini WEC anyway. I've got a few ideas, and then maybe we'll chuck in some variation. Cool. All right. Anyway, I'm just going to drop out. Back in a bit.
Cool beans.
In a bit. Oh, there we go. Nice to have a little chat with some of the drivers. I wanted to have a quick look at someone. Actually, someone sent me a message. Race Right, let's turn off autocam. 25 minutes to go. Let's have a little look at. Still got 14 cars in this one. Who we got? So we've got Jason Humphreys leading the way, and as we flick to him, he's now entering the pits. His lights are flashing away. I reckon he's going to come out in P3. So it's Jason and Kieran are the cars left to make a pit stop in this one. It is good actually to see the cars go around here at night time. Some of the guys just commented on it, didn't they, in the Discord, saying it's good to have the night transition into the race transition into the night race, and it does look awesome. Looks brilliant. I love how you can, in one of these views here, you can see the lights in the background. Look at that. It looks so cool. You have to say that ACC is a great looking game, isn't it? It looks so good. There's our M2 leader, Noah Burridge, with a couple of GT3s behind. $20 minutes to go in this one. Here's our race leader. He's got a really healthy gap to P2, which is Jason. It's 30 seconds. I mean, Kieran is showing his P2 on the road at the moment, but he's yet to pit. He's yet to make his pit stop. Grab my drink. Okay. Race leader coming up behind. I saw, yeah, just I didn't know what you were doing. I didn't know what you were doing. It was worrying me what you were doing because you've been sat in the pits for ages, and then you kept going out and stuff because you're not really in the race. So I just thought I'd yeah, kick you out of it rather than risk anything you getting involved with or interfering with the race too much. And you had a stop-go penalty as well, so. So is this battle here between Fabrice and Collie? Is this for position? I think it is, isn't it? So Collie's 3 seconds down the road. They're both yet to serve their pit stops. Oh no, they've both pitted now. They have both pitted. Yeah, I did see that you'd been out driving, and you were yeah, I just didn't understand it. I didn't really understand it, Mads. Like, because you'd just been sat in the pits for ages, and then when I saw you go into the pits, and then you had a stop-go penalty anyway, I just didn't want to risk, like, obviously. Not that I think you would, but just like getting involved in something when you're not really in the race. Does that make sense? You know, these guys have been racing for over coming up an hour and a half, and I didn't want to just risk that you getting involved in something that you didn't need to be involved in. Not to sound horrible, but yeah, that was why. Oh no, Jason Humphreys pulled over. Don't know what's happened to Jason. I don't know what just happened to Jason, but he literally just came to almost a complete stop. But he's got going again. He has got going again. Mark and Fabrice haven't pitted. They haven't pitted. They have pitted. Mark is now in the pits. It's now showing that he's been. Oh, they haven't pitted, but they had a drive-through, didn't they? Oh, I see. You were just practicing the pits, pit with manual. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I just didn't want to risk just you getting involved in anything that you didn't need to be involved with, if you know what I mean. If you want to practice with a manual, yeah, they had pens, didn't they? Yeah. I think Coulson's now pitted. There he is in the South African livery M2. I'd like to know what just happened to Jason Humphreys, because he literally just came to a stop. $15 to go. Noah is driving really, really well. He just is a bit of a machine when it comes down to these type of endurance races. We've seen it time and time again when we've had a team of 4 or 5 of us. When it comes down to Noah just getting in the car, he's just a little bit of a machine, just able to put in really, really strong stints. Apart from the Bathurst race where he decided to watch TV when he was going down a main straight. Took his eyes off the road and went straight into a slow car. But the less spoken about that one, the better. What time? Where Mayer is on the Delta? Well, I can tell you. I can tell you where Mayer is. He's a minute and 2 seconds behind you. Pops and bangs. The flames coming out the side of the Lexus. There we go. You can see the heat from the exhaust as they make their way through the final corner. Yeah, he was going down the back straight and was doing some. You can see the flames. You can see the flames spitting out the side of the Lexus. That's awesome. Do you see it here? Yeah, there you go. You can see the flames coming out the side exits. I can't say I've noticed that much before. Yeah, struggle to edit the MFD. Okay, yeah. It is a struggle to edit the MFD. Well, you've got a couple of opportunities, haven't you? You have got the back straight and the main straight. But wasn't it a stopped car that you went straight into? It was a stopped car on the racing line, actually, as well. So Nicky's in P6, still going strong. We have lost a couple of cars in this one, but still got a decent number still in here, which is good to see. Tristan is cracking race by Tristan in the Porker. Cracking race. They were crawling, yeah, they were. Well, I've given you loads of grief for it, but if you're trying to edit your MFD as you're going down the main straight, you wouldn't expect there to be someone crawling along. It is what it is. It is what it is. I never go back to this track. Just don't cut it, Pascal. Just don't cut. It's as simple as that. Ever again. Is that you done? Has it broken you? You only got 10 minutes left. You got 10 minutes left. Who likes COTA? I love it. I think it's cracking. And it's given us some epic overtakes as well. Let's have a little look at this little battle of cars down the road. If we switch to the relative, I think we've got a little gaggle of cars here. Coulson. Where are they? It's here, isn't it? And if we go to Mayer, because he's slap in the middle of it. With Aston? What do you mean Aston? There isn't an Aston. Are you guys registering for the 24 hours of NERBs? Oh yeah, the Advocate boys. They might be interested in that. They might be interested. Yeah, Nicky's hunting down Sally for the top 5. Nicky's 5 seconds down the road from Sally. There he is in the racing Colt Macca. What happened? What happened with the with Mads? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I can remember. Yeah. Look at your MFD round nerves. But yeah, if any of you guys watching, listening, if you are interested in the 24 hours of the Nürburgring in ACC, and you want to get a Jsky-uk racing team together, let me know. Let me know, and we can make it happen. Okay. I'm gonna get loads of grief here. I don't know whether to actually say this on the broadcast or not. I'm not a huge fan of the Nürburgring, personally. I think that's mainly because I don't know it well enough. Oh! Nick, there we go. Sally's in the barrier. Nicky's through. Nicky's through into P5. Sally's dropped it. I literally just saw the timing screens. Just flash up. Let's go back 30 seconds. Let's have a look and see what happened to Sally. As it's through the S's, isn't it? It's through the S's. I think he's just got caught out by something. Yeah, he's got caught out by the M2 on the inside and dropped it. So that's allowed Nicky through for a top 5. He was P1 at one point. He put it on pole and everything. So he'll be dead chuffed with that one. A good recovery drive. Great to see. I am getting to that point where I'm going to start to list out who I think is going to get some prizes for this one. There are prizes on offer. It was overtake of the race. It was there was another one I was going to do. Hang on a second. The one you kicked out. I think I'm going with IRT. They need a GT4 team, so could be going with them. IRT. Who's IRT? It looks like Kieran is going into the pits to make his pit stop. Nicky, that bumps Nicky up to P4. Gonna bump Nicky up to P4. Who are IRT? I don't know who they are, Noah. You know what? Fabrice is in P3, very known in WSS. Oh, okay, okay. Got you. I don't really play on WSS anymore, you know. Since we've been kind of doing our own little jam, not really been on there much. Five to go, 5 minutes. So I think we're gonna see how many more laps. 2 or 3, maybe. So yeah, going back to surprises. Overtake of the race. We're going to get a prize for overtake of the race. We're going to get a prize for driver of the day. We're going to get a prize for the GT3 winner. and M2 winner. Got 4 prizes to give out. Cool. I think I've got a good idea of who's going to be getting some prizes, but we'll see. We'll see. There's still 3 minutes to go. Let's have a little look. Very no, I don't think I've raced since the Project 420. Well, the Project 420 GT series. Mads was unfortunate, I thought he left plenty of space on the inside. Mads, normally every car is on the curb, but you had a lot of runs doing that lap. The 420 series were okay. I got a little bit frustrated with the 420 series. There was a few inconsistencies for me with the 420 series when it came down to like driving standards. And yeah, I don't know. It just like they started to not become fun for me, so that's why I didn't do any more of them. Yeah, the GT was a proper mess really. But then since doing my own or our own thing in ACC, I do have some sympathy because it's really tricky. It's really tricky to police it. You want to try and like police it the best you can, but I don't know. I think it's easier if you've got a few people like doing the broadcast at the same time, because someone can like have a look at the race control and look at all the incidents and apply penalties as you go and stuff. But I put loads of faith in you guys to be able to put on a good show, really, and because that's what it's. You guys make the broadcasts. Everyone that tunes in to the broadcast is essentially is watching you guys race. So it's on you guys to make sure that you keep it nice and clean. And all I can do is try and police it the best I can. But I think we've made really big improvements into the driving standards over the last couple of like WEC races. We've got a great community growing. There's some great characters in the community, and it's really fun to kind of get everyone together and get involved. And I pray that it carries on. It carries on this way. Everyone's human. It's okay to make mistakes. And we've seen people make mistakes tonight. But the good thing is in the community, when people do make a mistake, they kind of don't just drive off into the distance. They actually wait for who they've potentially made contact with, and things like that. So can't really ask for much more than that. Obviously, if you're doing it every single race, then you need to start having a little bit of a look at yourself. I think. But it's not really happening like that. So, which is good to see. So we've done 100 minutes. We've done 100 minutes for hitting 100 subscribers. What on earth are we gonna do when we hit 200 subscribers? Are we gonna have to do 200 minutes somewhere? I don't know. It was fun at times. Yeah, there were some okay races at times, but there were also a few which were really messy and scrappy, and I didn't really enjoy it. So this is the last lap. This is the last lap as we're watching Tristan long after 100 minutes kept it extremely consistent. Crosses the line, takes the GT3 class win. We've got Jason Humphreys, which Jason Humphreys for me is driver of the day. P2, he started in P7 and finishes P2, so he's made up 5 places. He's pulled off a cracking overtake into T1 as well, as he makes his way through the final series of right-handers. 2 left-handers to go. And then he's going to cross the line. Burridge has already crossed the line. He takes the M2 class win. Well done, Noah. Great drive. There's Jason. Well done. Good drive. And then we've got Marcus in P3. Marcus in P3. We've got Nicky P4. And he has had an awesome recovery drive. He was first, then he was dead last, I think, at one point in class, and he's picked up P4, so he gets recovery of the day. Does Nicky? Good stuff. Sali is going to take P5. Then we've got Kieran crossing the line in P6. Borobev has already crossed the line, and yeah, so we've got Noah, we've got Seb in P2. I think he's now heading towards the line, isn't he? Yeah, there we go, making his way around the final corner. He picks up P2, and Fabrice Letamy is P3. Great drive. Again, I think I saw that he was dead last in class. So good stuff. Well done to everyone. Well done. Awesome stuff. A couple of things for us to look at post race. And I'm just going to consult with the community about where the prizes are going. But Tristan and Noah, you get yourself a prize because you are class winners. So well done. I'll send you a DM. With what you're getting. But well done. Great to have you. Good stuff. Good battle between you and Tristan. Great battle. That was awesome. Awesome to watch. Okay, Stu. See you there, mate. Have a nice walk with the hounds. Thanks for joining. 200 minutes of Bathurst for 200 subs. Oh my word! What do you want to do to us, Noah? What do you want to do to us? You're welcome, Tristan. You're welcome. It's great to have you with us. Well done, mate. Well done. I'll ping you a DM, but you get yourself a prize. Cracking drive. Very consistent. Soaked up the pressure from Rich. Sadly, he had a mechanical failure. But yeah, Jason, well done, mate. Good drive. You have got yourself a prize. Driver of the day for me. Biggest gainer. P7, finished P2. Made up 5 places. Pulled off a couple of great moves. What happened to you? I saw you literally almost come to a stop going into the left-hander. T16, is it, I think? Okay, Noah. See you later, dude. Absolutely terrible race from me. I think half the incident list of me killing Francis. Oh no, really? Well, we're about to find out, Sally. We'll jump in the Discord in a minute. We're about to find out. Jason, commentator, is man of the day for putting up putting on the show. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. I very, very nearly jumped in the rig and was gonna get on track with you guys, but I promised that I was gonna give out a few prizes in this one, so it's just easier for me to be able to kind of see what's going on. So, gas station for boxes. Hello, mate. Have you just joined us? Have you just missed the race? Have you literally just tuned in and missed the COTA 100? I'm glad you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed watching the transition from night to today. That's a lot of fun. The night time, really tricky navigating the M2s. Well, the reason I chose the GT3s and the M2s, especially around COTA, is I thought it would be quite. It's going to be challenging and tricky, and it gives you something to think about. There's a big speed differential, so makes it a bit entertaining, doesn't it? These and many other reasons are all why work sucks. Work sucks. Pens. Sent it on a couple of them. Sometimes you have to. As long as you didn't take them out, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Well, anyway, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you everyone that joined. I'm going to try and run just a broadcast of the public server over the weekend at some point. If not, it'll be Monday maybe. We'll see how we go. I have got a few things on this weekend. I'm out pretty much most of the day tomorrow. So it won't be tomorrow. If anything, it might be Sunday, but we're just gonna have to see how it goes. I've got a busy day on Sunday. It might have to be Monday. We'll just have to see. That's good to hear. That is really, really good to hear that the GT3s were careful. There was only one incident that I caught with a GT3 and an M2, but the rest of the time it all looked all right. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to quickly just go and hop into the Discord with the chaps and chapesses. So yes, thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. 100 subscribers. I still can't believe it. It's probably more like 120 now. So yeah, thank you very much to everyone. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. See you later, guys. God bless. Bye.